Um,
Okay.
Hello, this is Dark Secret TV, also known as Tristan. I got, is it Rendi Minto? Am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah, I just go by Rendi for short now because it's a little long.
Okay. He was one of the few people that actually I messaged out for a interview, and he was one of the first people that actually could get. I think tomorrow I'm gonna be doing Turtle and Verve. He does the Karanja only one.
Yeah.
He reached out. I reached out to him, and I also tried to do the. I couldn't get. What's his name? Fuck. Is he does the Zaya one, but I messaged him. He said no.
Tedious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I couldn't. He said no as well, which kind of sucked. But still, I think it was like two people that only said no, which was settled and yeah.
Yeah.
But the first question is like, how long were you playing RuneScape for?
I started in 2005,
Hey,
so
same year as me.
yeah, actually like around my birthday because I got like a computer then. Actually, it was a really shit computer, but I got one, and it was I think I was like 10, so it was like springtime 2005.
I think I started around I think it was May of 2005, and I kind of stopped I think I kind of stopped around 2008, and then I went back. I went into in 2013, and it was nice refreshing. I kind of think I stopped for like two years,
Yeah.
and I came back.
A lot of people do that.
Well-
I probably had a year or two where I stopped randomly too, just because the updates just got to be too much, and it was just
Well, my goal on my RuneScape account, I'm trying to have, I think, the lowest amount of skill, skill levels in order to actually get the questcape. And so far, it's been a pain in the ass.
yeah. Yeah, I've never actually done a questcape ever, so I wouldn't even want to do that myself.
What made you make this account? Like, to be honest, I find it's to be honest, in my eyes, I think it's more and more unique. I would say limited Ironman accounts.
Yeah, I kind of made the account because I'd seen all those like limited series going on, like you just mentioned, and none of them were really like based around hardcore that actually had anything to do with like limiting. Most of them were just area restrictions, like limited to this area. None of them really had to do anything with the actual hardcore status of a hardcore Ironman, limited to what kind of actually food they can eat or how they can heal. So I thought that might be a little unique twist, and I could go ahead and basically just try and do little things in the game, but make them extremely hard, because it pushes out a lot of content to do little things that are very, how do you put it, like very stretched out to what they're normally like seen
Yeah.
as.
What was the hardest quest that you did? I'm pretty sure I know what it was when it came to your account so far.
So it was Underground Pass until just recently, but
Really?
I would
I thought
say-
it
yeah.
was Underground Pass. I watched
No,
that
I
video,
can-
and you're
Yeah.
against. I seen like two parts where you like raged out, like almost raged.
yeah, no, yeah, I just put out a video like 20 minutes ago, and it was
Oh.
the Monkey Madness one. So you obviously probably haven't even seen that yet because it's 24 minutes long.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, check that out after this. But no, it was a lot worse, honestly, than Underground Pass.
Well, I would
Just
imagine. I had some. I don't think I think it was my first time ever I did Monkey Madness on this account that I have right now, and it was just long, and if you messed up, you would have to go back like 20-30 minutes. It was set you back.
Yeah, in the jail and having to dodge all the NPCs. Like there was a lot more NPCs you had to dodge, say that could kill you, that could kill me in that quest than there was in Underground Pass. Underground Pass was more like obstacle.
It was all RNG.
Yeah, so this one I had to use a lot of like alt accounts in order to set up the timing of different kills on NPCs and block them out and everything like that. But because literally I think probably 95% of the monsters on Ape Atoll can like one hit my account. So yeah, I had to dodge them in like every way possible.
How long did it usually takes you to push out a video on your channel?
Um, I would say it really depends. Like I have kind of like intermission videos between like obviously like Underground Pass and like this one Monkey Madness, because those are a bit longer of videos. But like those videos probably took around 60 to 70 hours of work to actually push out. Uh the smaller ones, which are just like me doing like say Grand Tree and Fightery and all that, those probably take around 30 to 40 hours to push out. So it really just depends on the video.
Oh. How long do you think this series will take?
Mm, so I was planning on actually doing it by like season. So right now I'm 10 HP, 1 prayer, 1 defense, and I think I'm gonna go for a larger goal towards like the end of the first season, which I think will be by like episode 10. Um, and I'm gonna try and push something like crazy at the end of it, and then after that I'll like take off one of the restrictions, say like health. The next season I'll do some crazy things, and at the very end of the season I'll do something like larger. But you know, all this is if I don't die at some point in the series, which could literally happen even on like the really easy stuff if I just
Let's
mess
just
up
hope
and
not.
don't calculate something. Yeah, it's really just like all up in the air. But I mean, I have plans for it in case it does get to that point. But it's just like the hardest task with the lowest level requirements, basically.
Yeah. What's the other one? Why did you pick potatoes instead of like cabbages or something?
Yeah, that's a good question. I didn't really think that through, and after it, I kind of wanted to do cabbages after I like was thinking about it, and I was like, well, shit, I could have done cabbages and like rep the cabbage cape, and as like some kind of like thing that people just know me by, but I wear it anyways, even though I'm not a cabbage only Iron Man.
Because
But,
as soon as I heard like potato only Iron Man, I didn't think of raw potatoes at first. I think you're just gonna be like
Exactly.
like I don't know, baked potatoes. You're gonna be able to have like
and with cabbage, you don't have that option, so it's like
Yeah,
you wouldn't even
exactly.
have to think about it. I know, and now that I think about it, now it probably was a good idea, but now I'm already so far that I just have to roll with the potatoes. So that's probably the only reason.
Did anyone in the RuneScape community inspire you to make this the series?
Honestly, settled probably. I don't usually like do a lot of things by inspiration, but I looked at Settle's videos, and I actually didn't watch his series till very recently, until like right before I started making mine. So I was kind of late to the show there, but no, yeah, I saw his video style and I thought it was really unique. But that has like nothing to do with my playstyle really. My playstyle is very weird. So
Yeah, you seem like you're very you plan a lot of things through like I would say you'd like it looks like you plan like unlike Settle where he just like he thinks at a certain point you think like long term.
yeah, and he has like everything just like everything's gonna be fine, but mine's just like step by step by step by step, and it's like it's kind of like instructional, but at the same time I like his editing style, so that's kind of what like pushed me to start and actually try editing for once in my life. Usually my previous videos I would just half-ass them, and I would just like sometimes I would just upload like a raw file with like no edits at all on it even.
Well, yeah, that's recently I'm starting to learn a lot of editing. My most recent videos actually took me about I think a week because I was learning new editing tricks and stuff like that. It was actually it was my EA video, but I'm gonna be trying to do more RuneScape stuff at the same time because I told this is gonna be I think my channel's gonna be more like discussion and informative videos when it comes to like both the gaming community and also the RuneScape community.
Yeah, I think that's what people are like going for nowadays too, to be honest. Like they kind of like the informational style rather than
Oh, it's just good. It's just good to know like what's like on what the YouTubers that they watch, like what they do, like how they would do stuff around that.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look at the other ones. Do you play any games outside of RuneScape?
Actually, like, not in a long time. I've never played anything seriously, I would say, besides RuneScape. I played like Super Smash Melee a little bit competitively back in the day, because that's like another game that's like revolves around like they're actually glitches, but they're mechanics in the game, and everyone abuses them, kind of thing, you know. But that casually, I used to play like Call of Duty, like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1.
Of course, everyone did though. Everyone plays a lot. Everyone plays Call of Duty.
Yeah, at least back then they did. And then of course casually I would play like the popular games, like you would have Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, and GTA 5 and stuff like that, you know.
Well, right, the game that I've been recently playing is, you know what Sekiro is? I don't.
I've never heard of that.
It's it's like a Dark Souls like game.
Okay. I've actually never played Dark Souls, but all of my friends like in real life play Dark Souls.
It's a great series.
Yeah, I've heard it is. I just don't it's weird. I don't put time towards things. Like I don't put forward my time into things unless I know it's going to like go somewhere kind of thing. So
like benefit you and
yeah. Correct. So that's kind of why I've been doing this RuneScape series, cuz like it gets me like publicity, and it's something I enjoy doing at the same time. So it's like it's a win-win. Like it's not just something that I just enjoy doing, and it's not like a single player game where I'm just sitting there and like, you know, and not achieving anything. So.
When did you think that your channel started to like gain publicity, like gain like a lot of popularity?
I've always had like a
little follow,
like a decent subscriber base, but I never put out consistent uploads till just like a month ago. And what made me realize that it was like that what I was doing was good, because it was basically that I've had my YouTube since 2006, so it's taken me up until a month ago I had 5,000 subscribers, and it took me like 13 years to get 5,000 subscribers. But just in the last month after I started doing the potato only series, I've already doubled that. So like a month versus 13 years.
What's your current subscriber count right now?
Like almost 11,000, I think.
Yeah, it's just 10,942.
Like killing. Yeah. So definitely just in the last month, me putting out more content and being consistent with it, like the potato only, has like really, you know, like reflected on the subscriber count there. So that gives you more what made me realize it.
It gives you more of a motive to do videos and hopefully make this like a full-time job.
Yeah, to be honest, if I didn't get any views or hardly any subscribers, to an extent, I didn't need that many subscribers and views, but I probably wouldn't be doing it at all if I didn't get like over a few thousand, you know, over the course of the whole series.
Well, judging like you're like look at like the second episode has like 62,000. That's amazing. Like that's honestly something I wish I had. Like my most viewed video on my channel is like 2.6K. And
what's weird about that is like I can tell when I'm like editing the video and about to upload it, that like an episode will actually get a lot more views than the other one. And it's not because there's like any less information, but it's just because it's like a more challenging task, and it's like it's a longer video. For some reason, the longer videos always tend to get more views. So like I knew putting that Underground Pass video out that I was just like, yeah, this is gonna get a lot of views because no one's really ever done this before, and it's a very kind of complicated quest, and to do it on an account like this is probably just, you know, in itself gonna get a lot of views from just suggested videos and whatnot.
What's your combat level you think you're gonna be by the end of if you do get like all the quests done with this Ironman only challenge? How long you think what combat level you think you want to get to?
I really don't have any combat restriction really, so it's honestly just whatever like it gets to. I would say by like the end of this season, I probably won't go over 25 combat even, because I'm staying 10 HP, 1 defense, 1 prayer. But I'm obviously not going to be able to do every quest. Once I get HP up eventually after like this season or something like that, I'll obviously do more quests. And I'm planning on doing more things like fight caves even, and like Inferno and whatnot way down the road. Because I believe I could actually, long-term goal probably by like episode 20 or something, would be like a fire cape with 1 prayer and only potatoes on an Ironman kind of thing. Like
I honestly don't know how the 1 prayer works on a fight cave, because I never actually tried that. Is it actually like very hard to do, or is it? Apparently, it takes like a lot of time.
It's not that hard to do, but it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of research before you even go into it. Like you have to know exactly what you're doing, kind of things. But it's like reaction time wise, no, it's not that hard. But that's because, you know, people do it with purple sweets. So the problem with me doing it, the difference is I'm literally going to have to rely on like my health regenning. Each hit, and like potatoes only. So I only have so many eats, you know, like I don't have an infinite stack of purple sweets just sitting there, so it'll be very difficult.
I wouldn't have that honestly seemed like would be like the biggest milestone I think is gonna be on your account at that time, and especially when even when the Inferno, just God bless you when that happens, because I honestly think I can't even get the Inferno done, and my account's like 120 with like base 90 stats with 95 range.
Yeah, I think once I take off like the prayer and the HP restriction and I can get those up, like I don't even need the defense one off, but if I have one defense and like high prayer, high HP, and I'm using only potatoes, I can probably do that because you have blood spells to help you out there. But that's that's probably like episode 40 or something. That's a very long time.
I think it's the ones that I have on my list, like on my paper. Is anything you want to say at all?
Check out the new Monkey Madness video. And hell, my Twitter needs some love. My Twitter's compared
my
to all
Twitter,
my
my
other
Twitter
social
need
media.
my Twitter needs some love as well. Like honestly, like,
Yeah, his Twitter needs some love too. So follow both of us on Twitter. Basically.
I'm gonna put the link to Rendi's YouTube and YouTube. You have a Twitch, right?
Yeah, I do have a Twitch.
YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And this is Darkseeker, also known as Tristan. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.